Welcome to tonight's Mastermind call, everybody. I hope y'all having an phenomenal day, amazing week. We've been given so many strategies, and I'm excited to hear about how it's working for everyone. I'm telling you, applied knowledge is power. Okay, applied knowledge is power. So, guess what happens when you learn something new and you go and you use it? You realize that anything that was stopping you before never even mattered in the first place. So, welcome to tonight's mastermind call. And I'm looking forward to hearing from some of you all. There have been a lot of rank ups, there have been a lot of new business partners, a lot of people who have maybe stalled in sales, have blasted off in sales in the last week. So, if you don't mind, please go ahead and bring to the table. I like to look at this as our bosses roundtable discussion because we're all on here with the same mission to grow our business, develop our mindset, develop our mission. Okay, so unmute yourself and let us know something that you love about your past week and something that you've learned in your past week. Who can be first to bring to the table willingly, excitedly? Come on, guys. We had an amazing call earlier with Mr. Matthias. We've had an amazing training call yesterday with Albert Jacquet. And we've had a lot of great breakups. Let me see. Jaquisha, you just went supervisor this week. Can we hear from you about some of the techniques you use to go supervisor this week? How did you get your team to rank up with you? What are you doing to sell that sport oil? I'm pretty sure some people need to know about that sport oil because you've been selling them like crazy. So, Jaquisha, are you able to unmute yourself and tell us some of these things? Jaquisha, are y'all hearing me?
You're clear. I can hear you.
I'm hearing you clearly, Aisha. Just give me a few minutes, please. I'll be right back.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, Colin,
All right.
thank you. Okay, Colin, thank you for unmuting. I'm here, glad to hear from you too. Colin, I know you just ranked up. Oh no, actually, you're on the verge of ranking up. I was looking at your back office earlier, but you did just bring in 2 business partners this week, and you're on the leadership board for the sales of the month. So, can you unmute yourself and tell us some things that you have done over the past week? What has helped you in business? Anything that you feel like you're having challenges with, Colin?
Good night, everyone.
Hey.
Good night.
Okay, challenges is a must. We know that it will be coming our way. We just have to just keep on pushing forward. No matter what it is, don't give up. Just keep pushing. Well, my aim, what I'm using to get to where I'm at, I'm just doing my everyday sending out. I do text messages more than I go on Facebook. And I reach out to people and with text messages and also on my WhatsApp. So, and I get a lot of response through those media. And also on the street, I will introduce the business to people and the products and all that. And I do that. And right by doing that also, I get sales and I got promises of jumping on board. So what I did, I normally take the numbers, the name, and the best time to reach out to them. And I always put a reminder for myself to hit that this person at such and such time and so. So I always do my follow-up because that is the key and most important thing. So for the past few days, I know I've been kind of slack with sales because I'm not, as you can see, I don't report much, but that's because I'm family thing and I just I understand we have debt in the family, so it kind of threw me off a little bit, but I'm not gonna let that keep me down and keep on pushing it.
Sorry to hear that, Colin.
Yeah, that's okay. But
You
yeah, go
just
ahead.
got binary qualified. What did you do? Because some people on here are not binary qualified yet. What is the thing? What is a tip that you could give them that you employed to get binary qualified just recently?
Well, like I said, I just keep on motivate myself and put away negative things from other, because going in, you go out there every day, you get a lot of negativity from people. Just block all those negative things that they're saying, and just keep focused on your goal. If you don't have a goal and don't know, as Karen would normally say, if you don't know your whys, you're gonna throw yourself off. So if you know what you're in it for and where you wanna get to, all the negative things that they're saying to you will just seem like positive things to you. So that's my aim. I just keep going. I just blot out all those negativity. And most importantly, I always try to make sure I be on point with my follow-ups.
Awesome. So let me ask you, where do you expect to go? Where do you expect to take your rank to by the end of this month? Because I know from what I know about your back office, you have enough volume for Apprentice Elite. Are you aiming for that?
I'm planning on even going for bronze.
Ooh, by the end of this month, by the end of May, or by the end of June?
By the end of June.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you know, the way to make that happen is to stay in touch with your team. I would say, if you even have just one business partner, once you have two business partners, I would say go ahead and create your own group. And that way you can help keep them inspired personally so they can hear from you on the regular along with us. So yeah, that's the way to go. That way you can make sure that they're actually making money every day also.
Okay.
Yep.
And also want to welcome a new business partner. Is there online also with us. So
Welcome, welcome. Okay, Colin, thank you so much.
alrighty.
And y'all, so Colin made me think of something that I want to share with everybody tonight while we're on this line. He said about, talking to people, and, out and about, and just finding random people to talk to. That made me think about a conversation I had earlier this week. And so I created a flyer. And if you have like the software on your phone or on your computer to do so, I would say do this. Create a flyer with some before and after pictures on it, and just maybe one question, or I can even show y'all the flyer that I made. However, this works really well because I want to give you the suggestion to go to stores that are essential, that are still open. Any stores, like write down tonight before you go to sleep, write down 5 to 10 stores that are, accessible for you, where they're still essential. People are still going there to buy stuff. They're still open. Go to those stores. Maybe take 6 packs of tea. And let's say you could either do it one of two ways. The way that I chose to do it, when I had a pharmacy that was inside of a mall, and they were selling it from that pharmacy. And so what I did was I went into the store and I just simply asked them, if I leave 12 packs of tea here with a contract, and I'll leave you the display material so that you can sell it. Can you, would you sell it? See how you do with selling it. And then give me $10 per pack, and you keep the profit from whatever you make. And so that's just a suggestion. We can go and find people that own stores to become distributors just by showing them that it's possible to actually just put up a display sign before and after, and carrying it there. So that pharmacy was doing over $500 worth of volume, and the only reason why she stopped was because of she's inside of a mall, so she couldn't stay open inside the mall. So that's a suggestion I could give you guys. Anyone else ready to bring to the table tonight?
Hello.
Hey, Javon, man, I love your blaze, okay? I love your blaze. Go ahead and take it away. Do your thing.
Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. I want to tell you guys, listen, this business is so easy. I never come across something that is so easy. You know what? You know why I say that? Guys, if you laid back, you're not gonna reach where you want to reach. You have all the time on your hand right now that you can actually put in 100% into this business. You have your Facebook, your WhatsApp, your Instagram, your Snapchat, your friends, your family, your customers. You have all those people you can share your business with. And I have persons who are telling me that it's hard. People, listen to me, man. This is so easy. I saw somebody just text me last night and said, Javon, how is that you get to recruit persons so quickly? It is very easy. When a person texts me and said, info, like whatever I post about, do you want to earn money weekly and monthly? I follow the rule that Kiran gave me, that he actually questioned the person. Do you know anybody who wants to lose weight? You understand? And I asked them, what are you doing right now? And they actually tell me that they're not doing anything. I said, listen, would you want to be in a company that you actually can earn some money weekly and monthly? Being your own boss, pushing your business to the next level, and you're not doing anything right now, so you can do this 100% and put more time in it. You don't have a boss behind the head back saying, goom, goom, goom. You have motivators like me, Kiran, Antoinette, Ashley, Albert, all these people, Chris. You can reach out to and they actually motivate you to do better. You understand? So to get customers is very easy, guys. I'm gonna show you some things that I use and get customers. I post on my WhatsApp, my Instagram, all my social media platform every day. When I look and I see some politician stories, what a lot of persons might like view and comment, I went on there and I under it and I post about my business. When I see some different stories, videos that get a lot of views and comments, I go under there and post them. I tag my page to other persons, like maybe 45 people or more. You understand? I reach out to some of my family members overseas. I go on their page and I share my business. I reach out to my friends and I ask them, if you're not buying my product, can you just please support by just sharing my business? And they said, no problem, Javon. And I get a lot of customers by doing that. All right, just tonight, a lady from Canada, no, from United States, reach out to me on Instagram. And I'm gonna give you this. Now, look at this. This is how you recruit business partner and customer to be a part of your business. She said to me that, Javon, where can I get to purchase your teas on your website? I said, sure. She's from New York, you know. I sent her the link. She go ahead and she click on the link and she telling me that, oh, the teas for $65 and whatever. And she's gonna let me get some customers as well. So I said, okay then. And I said, listen, can I share something with you? And she said, no problem. I said, listen, you said you're gonna give me some customer. Why don't you just let me and you be a business partner? And look at this. I'm gonna open something, tell you. If you pay $65 plus shipping, it come up to around $70-something because she's in the US. And you're gonna get 60s. Why don't you just pay the 147? Join the business, get 18 tea, sell the teas for this price and whatever. She was like, whoa, what you talking about? I said, yes. She said, okay. I share the compensation plan with her. I'll let you watch it. Right now, she's in dialogue to come on board very, very soon. I'm talking about maybe even tomorrow. Because she wants to see, when I tell her where I'm ranked now, and all the persons that are in my group, rank and making money, guys, this business is easy. I have a next strategy that I come up with today, and I was sitting down thinking about it. Where I said, okay, I'm gonna print some flyers. Some small round one what have some look like a tag like. And I gonna give some taxi drivers, some of my friends, and I gonna make them stick it up in their car. So while they're driving, customers, passengers will in their car looking at that flyer. They said, taxi, driver, who for business this? And they will see my number there, and driver will say, okay, that's the guy, and you can call him. You can get customer also of that. I went out and I stick my flyers on all around in some business place because I went there and asked and they said, okay, I can do it. So guys, this business is easy. It is easy. It is so easy, guys. You have your Facebook, you have your WhatsApp, you have your social media platform. Ask your customers to share with you. Let them give you back videos shouting out your name. Post on their platform as well. Bigging you up on your tea and your business that you're doing. Guys, if you sit down and lay back, the business cannot run for itself, you know. You have to run it. You are the steering of your business. You understand? And if you sign in people and you're gonna be a leader of the two persons that you sign, you have to know to steer your business so the person that below you can follow you. That's why everybody in my group is trending. And I don't play a game. I come here to work and I'm gonna keep ranking and I'm gonna keep working no matter what. So I just want everybody to stay focused, be on every meeting because it's very important to be on every meeting and learn from all these persons who are top and rank up in the business. Learn from them. Don't be shy to just reach out to somebody and ask them a question. And you cannot shy and be doing Vida Devina. Because I was at the ATM the other day and I was drawing money and as soon as I come out the ATM, a lady was rushed out and said, Lord, you know, say one tea, they run man to go here, name tea Devina. And I was like, Miss, it's my tea you're talking about? And she was like, which tea that? And me walk my car door and dash the tea on the bonnet front. And she was like, yes, I the tea that me a talk about. I said to her, I said, Miss, come get it now because if you don't get it today, them are done it. She reached out to me right away and buy 2 tea on the spot. And me did have a cappuccino coffee, me give her 1 free. And she take my number and she start sharing my business. And she's gonna give me customer as well. So guys, these are the simplest things I'm telling you guys. Anywhere you at, you can just turn on and introduce your business to somebody and talk about your business. So guys, don't be afraid. You guys have a wonderful night. God bless you. Put God in everything that you do. And I love you guys. I'm out.
Thanks, Mr. Blaze. And look, with all that he said, remember this. You can't say the wrong thing to the right person, and you can't say the right thing to the wrong person. So every day, if you just work on exposure, work on finding new people to talk to, that's all it literally takes. So far, we've had Collins to talk about how he works the 5 steps to success. We've heard Mr. Blaze himself talk about how he prospects and networks everywhere. It's so many ways to build this business if you are consistent. The main thing about what we've heard from these 2 guys is consistency. You know, because if you are having a day where you're not making any money, 9 times out of 10, it's something that you haven't done that day and even the day before. But guess what? When you're consistent with meeting people every day and you have a set number of people you want to talk to that day, right? Every day, let's say if you set your set number to just 10 and every day you want to talk to 10 people about the business or about the mission. If you're doing that every day, then a couple of people from Monday will end up following up, or you'll follow up with them by Thursday, and boom, now they're ordering product or signing up with you. So that's why the consistency is what will make your business thrive, rather than working it today, doing 100% today, whatever. See, your 100% may be different from my 100% or Javon's 100%. So know what 100% is for you, first of all. Know that tonight before you go to bed. You know, Javon's 100% is putting flyers in the taxis, talking to everybody as he walk by them. Javon's 100% is Colin's 100% is texting everybody his phone every day. My 100% is messaging from A to Z on Facebook. I go and see who's online and I send them messages. I send the same question to 30 to 50 people. My 100% is getting 10 people to shout me out. So let's say if I've messaged, a few people and those conversations are going, then I'll go and I'll find some current customers that I already have, that I already sold to on Facebook. And I'll ask them if they'd be willing to shout me out. I don't even mind saying, would you shout me out for a free tea? Because if I know that they have a following of over 3,000 people and they shout me out, I'm going to make a sale. So I could give you a free tea so that I can boost the people that I know. All right. So it's the consistency, because when you're doing these activities every single day, then stuff you do yesterday will pay you tomorrow. Who else is prepared to unmute and share with us what you are, what you're excited about, or any challenges you may have had in the past week? Tonight's Monday Night Mastermind is about hearing from you all. You all hop on these calls about 12 times now in a week, and you get to just listen. This is the time where we want to hear from you. We want to make sure that the people that we're training are actually getting value from what we're trying to teach. So unmute yourself and talk to us.
Hi, good night, guys.
Good evening. Hey,
Yes,
Carolyn.
Hey, I did my flyers. I dropped off some earlier today. I am getting my progress, but I'm still getting a lot of return calls. They're coming, and just the COVID is just letting some of them stay away. But they're promising to me that yes, they'll come on board and they're supporting my tea. And I get called today to deliver 3 tomorrow. I already get half of the payment in my account already to deliver tomorrow as well. And I did my flyers already, putting them out. As you were saying, we could ask the pharmacist or something to let them stay in there to see if it would sell or anything. I am going to do that tomorrow as well after work. And I'm just using my WhatsApp, or I do my calls and introduce my business as well.
So let me ask you, Carolyn, have you ever actually gotten 10 people in one day to watch the YouTube videos?
I got more than 10. I got up to 15 one day.
Nice. So all 15 in one day actually watched them? Or did they just agree to watch them?
No, they said they watched them because when I questioned them about what inside of it, they could answer me.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
so did you actually do 3-way calls with them? Or let me ask you, do you know the closing questions to close someone once they watch the videos?
Yeah, I have 3-way call with it is Caron.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But that one was happening a little challenging, and
I remember.
yesterday. Yeah, yesterday he called and he said he's still interested, but he's going to finish up his college first and then he'll get back. So in a month time he said he'll get back to me.
Whoa, he could have made like 2-3. Well, that would be different, but I was gonna say 2-3,000, but it would be different in Jamaican dollars. But
Yes.
wow, he's gonna miss out on some money. So what I would say is, okay, because I'm thinking that maybe some of you all probably are having the same challenge of people saying, they don't have the money or whatever the case may be. One suggestion I want to give you and everybody else on here is to have them post. All right, follow these steps, right? Have them post on WhatsApp, post on Facebook, post on Instagram. If you give them a post that have worked for you, that got you some sales. Whatever post you have used that got you some sales, give it to about 10 people tomorrow and ask them, if I send you a status to post, will you post it? Okay, just to refer some people to me. So when you do that, and they post it, and give them about 5 to 10 before and after pictures to ask them to post it in their WhatsApp. When they post those pictures in their WhatsApp, and when they post those statuses up, they're going to get people that's going to start saying, how can I get this? How can I get this? So when they come back to you and they say, hey, people are asking me for it, That's your green light to say, well, listen, you can go ahead and start collecting the money today and let them know that you'll have the product for them in 7 to 10 business days so you can meet them with it. That way y'all can get them to collect money in advance to pre-sell tea to them. That way they can use the money to sign up. So, because my thought on that is, if I can't help you make money without any money, then can I really help you make money? So, one thing that I started to do with people who were in the negative in life was helping them to collect pre-order money. So, I think that in Jamaica, you probably can get the product a lot. Antoinette, are they able to get the product within 3 to 5 business days now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So so you see what I'm saying? That's awesome.
Yeah.
So if you were to start working with these people that are in the negative in life and help them to collect pre-order money. So tell them, start collecting money today. You're going to collect money over the next 2 days. And then by the 3rd day, we'll place your order. So by the 5th day, you can pick up your order. And then by the 7th day, you can start delivering it to the people that already paid you for it. All they have to do is tell those people, I'll have your product to you within the next 5 to 7 business days. Yeah. That's the key line that'll keep their business healthy and allow them to collect money in advance.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I can't wait to hear about how this works for you by next Monday and to see you ranking up and getting binary qualified, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Thank you. Anyone else is willing to unmute and bring to the roundtable discussion?
Hello.
Hey, Jakisha.
Hi. How you all doing?
Super great. Excited to hear from you. Go ahead and take it away. Let us know. First, I really got to know how you selling these spore oils. Because I need to learn. So, let me get my pen and paper.
So initially, I bought the spore oil. I was on the call when the CEO was talking about it, and I said I really have to try this. So after the call, I came off and I go online and I read about the benefits of it. I see where it fights inflammation. It has antioxidants, helps to fight cancer cells. I think that's a white blood cell. It boosts immune system. It's good for blood pressure and cholesterol, poor circulation. So I'm like, this is some good stuff. So I have to get it. So I got it and I took the 7 days straight. The best sleep I got in a long, long while for those 7 days. I normally elevate my feet in the night because I'm always at work. Sometimes I do 16 hours, sometimes I do 8 hours, depending on how my body feels. So I say this is some good stuff. So I start promoting it real big. Every person who talked to me about no tea, I asked them, have you heard about the spore oil? You know, and started telling them about it. And I'm like, listen, doctors don't really take prescription. Doctors take herbal stuff. You taking your money to buy prescription, that's what doctor needs, so the prescription work on one area and then damages another, so they can do a surgery on you to make millions from you. So what do you choose? You know, so a lot of persons be ordering it, because as we speak, I order some, because I have four orders for spore oil and for the black coffee. That's my favorite now. The Scott Black. I have 4 orders for the Scott Black as well. I sold the HCG today, and I'm out of tea. I only have 2 teas leave. But I'm supposed to get some tea. Hopefully by tomorrow I get them.
Yes. So were you saying that you used to have to elevate your feet? You don't have to elevate your feet anymore since you've been using them?
No more.
Wow. What is that like for you?
Normally stolen, because I have a family history. The devil is a liar. of poor circulation, because my dad, he has no feet. And like I honestly wish like I had known about these products all along, because I guess I could save my dad's legs, you know. My father
Yes.
has no legs because of the
Yes.
same poor circulation problem, which in
Wow.
I'm not taking any generational curse on myself, but I mean, you know.
Yes. And
So,
so that's why, that's exact, you know, your passion behind it explains why you're ranking up so fast. Because your mission is deep. Your mission is bigger than just selling tea and making money. Your mission is actually helping people understand how to improve the quality of their body, from what
mhm.
I'm hearing. And so that's what's driving you to actually rank up and get your team to rank up. So what has that been like for you lately? Like, I know that you have about 2 people on your team, or 3, that have been ranking up with you.
Mhm.
And you just hit supervisor. So you hit apprentice last month, elite the first week into this month, and then supervisor right after that. How did you do all of that so fast in the matter of weeks?
Well, I'm always bothering Aisha. She's never ever tired of me, even when I ask the same question 10 different ways. She's never ever tired of me. So thanks to Aisha, I really, really, I must say, I really, really, really appreciate you. Um and
My
also for
pleasure.
my teammates, I'm never ever too busy to answer them. Never.
Mm-hmm.
Even though sometimes I'm at work, I'll say give me a minute, I'll text you, or send me a voice note, I'll voice note you back, whatever the situation is. Or do you want me to put you on to Aisha or somebody else that can help you ASAP if you need that help ASAP? They will say, oh yes or no, or whatever the situation is. And I try to like check their back offices to see their points to, and tell them how far away they are from doing whatever and what they can do at this point to go to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
I always, encourage them. And I
What's
always
your
tell them, see me, I'm at work, and I'm on the call. Why can't you be on the call?
I
Like,
love that.
you know, because being on the call is very important. Sometimes you hear the same thing, but hearing the same thing and having it registered so you can apply to your business, it's very, very important. Because, okay, what if I hear it one time, but I don't remember? Tomorrow I come back, I hear the same thing, it registered tomorrow. If it doesn't register tomorrow, hopefully the next day, and then I can apply.
Mm-hmm.
So being on the call is very, very important. When I'm not on the call, it's beyond my control. And like most people know, I work in the hospital. I work on the unit med surge, where a lot of patients come in there, cancer patient, most of them, if not all, doing they have um gut problem where doctor operating taking out their entire stomach. They hooked up to all these tubes and medications, and sometimes I'm saying to myself, I wish I had known these persons before. They wouldn't be in here.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I
like
think
I could tell, because honestly speaking, doctors do not take prescribed medication. They do herbal stuff, organic stuff like what we are doing. But they are not going to tell you that because that's no business for them.
mm-hmm. I've talked to a couple of doctors that actually said the same things you're saying right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Thank you for sharing. Where do you see yourself over the next week? Because I know you're not gonna go to sleep on the end of the month. I bet you see yourself hitting that bronze, don't you?
I'm pushing it.
Yes.
I'm pushing it because like when I look at where I'm at now, I'm saying, oh no, I'm not gonna make all this go to waste when I can just push a little bit harder. So I'm on it.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations in advance on your success. And I never mind. I love
Thank
talking to
you.
people like you. You're welcome every day. And I don't mind, because it's like, I feel like as long as you're asking questions, then I know you're working. 9 times out of 10, people who are quiet, who don't ask questions, they just sit and they try to answer everything for themselves, and they end up taking longer to get the result because they didn't ask questions. So I really suggest that you take from what Jaquisha just said, and go find someone who you can call on every day, any moment, every little thing that happens. I'm telling you, Jaquisha asks me literally every little thing. And I love it because she gets a full understanding of what she's going to need to do and how to process, whatever that moment is for her. So ask your question, no matter how big or how small, no matter what you may think about that question. If you need help with something, the moment you get clarity, you'll be able to take your business to the next level. So thanks for that information. And thank you for telling us about the spore oil. Oh my goodness. I was like looking at that because at first, when I first started like reading up on the spore oil, I'm like, I don't know, because I don't even know where to begin with it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Who's next to bring to the round table discussion? Who's next to unmute and let us know maybe something that you're excited about that has happened for you in the last week? Who's ranked up that we haven't congratulated yet over this last couple of weeks? Who want to rank up before the end of this month and need a strategy?
Hello.
Hey, Bonnie.
Hey, I just wanted to say, I had some challenges this week, some personal stuff, and I haven't really been able to actually like get on a call and stay on the whole call. And today was my first time being able to actually sit through a whole call. Um, and I can honestly say that like it boosted my morale because my mentally I was somewhere else because like I said I had some other issues going on, and it's like something just listening to the excitement and Karen's voice and just listening to everybody who had input and just the thought it's like you can't quit, like you're not a quitter, and everything that I've been through in my whole life like played in my head, like, and all I could think of, and I've shared some stuff with you, and all I could think of is like you can't let you know life beat you, like you survived so many different things. This is a small thing, and I just wanted to say thank you to Karen, to Aisha, to Jaquisha. I've never spoken to you personally, but I watch your Facebook page. I listen to you when when I do have a chance to get on a call, and it's motivational. Like, I'm amazed at just how it's flowing, and I'm thinking to myself, if they can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
Basically, like today, one of the things that Caroline said, um, it stuck with me, and it just made me feel like, I have to. It made me make the decision to take a chance. Even when the things happen and it doesn't look good, I decided to take a chance. I feel like I've come too far, to quit. Like when I originally started off in this business, I was excited when I got my first email that I had ranked up because honestly I didn't know what it was. And when I got the email, and it made me feel good. And then when I got the second one, it made me feel even better. And my goal is to hit elite before the end of the month. That's my goal. And if I don't make it, my goal, is to at least the first week in June to be elite. And I just wanted to just share that with you and just thank you for just even when you don't think people are listening, they're watching. And I just thank you all for just, how you share the Facebook post. It gives it gives me ideas and things like
Mm-hmm.
that. So I just wanted to tell you guys thank you.
You're welcome. One team, one dream, and elite will happen this month, okay? We're gonna talk and make sure that it happens before the end, because we have what, a whole week. We have literally a whole week to make it happen. So Bonnie, we gonna make it happen, okay? Let's talk every single day and make sure that every day you get some volumes on that side to make sure that it happens.
All right.
Who else can bring to the roundtable discussion today? I love hearing from you all. I absolutely enjoy listening to your success stories. I enjoy when you guys, when you speak up about a challenge you may have, you give me something to address that somebody else could be thinking of. There's somebody who is faced with the same challenge you could be faced with in your business. So when you unmute and you speak up, you know, you hear how Bonnie said that hearing from everybody inspires her. So, you know, you can only imagine how all 35 people in here could be inspired by just listening to you. So who can bring to the roundtable discussion? You know, we're all future six-figure earners. We are all business owners. We are all sitting at a round table. You know, could you imagine if we were in one room looking at each other at a round table and everybody, you know, had a chance to say something and it get to you and you don't say anything? You know, it's like if you are a part of a company, that makes you replaceable if you don't have anything to bring to the table. That's why most people in jobs are replaceable, because they don't bring anything to the atmosphere. So don't be that replaceable person. You know, bring to the table. Let us know how, you know, you have how have you achieved the thing, or what's something that, even when you are telling us about a challenge, that's bringing value, because we get to talk about it together and we get to help somebody with your challenge. So who can unmute themselves and bring to the table tonight?
Aisha, can you hear
Yes.
me?
Yes.
Right. Um, I just wanted to share that some things that I had experienced that was hindering me from growing this business earlier when I started out. And, you know, something that almost caused me to fail. And I chose to press on. And there's one thing that I found in this business: the only way you can fail is when you don't follow instructions. Because I learned everything that I learned while building and growing this business was taught through actual experience. And with me experiencing a lot of no's on a day-to-day basis, and decided to continue to ask the question to people, I find that it did something to me. The more no's, I remember once upon a time I was afraid of hearing no. Like, I could be on the road talking to people and I get 1,000 yeses. But when I get that one no, that would shut my confidence down to the ground. Now, I kept on going, and I kept on going, and I kept on hearing no's, and I kept on hearing no's until I was numb to no's. No, there's nothing no one can tell me to shut my spirit. I remember one time I was in the town of Old Harbor, asking everybody that passed me the one question to share the 2 videos. And I remember asking, it was like, no, I don't have any time. And, you know, before I would have been shot. I just smiled and I lift my hands and I say, all right, enjoy your day. And I moved on to the next person. And I was like emotionless. So the more I continued and the more I went, talking to more people, and doing what it takes, is the more confidence I gain to do it. The more confidence. You know, even when I was getting people to, when I was inviting people to the seminars, and people were coming and I'm there to do a presentation. I remember times gone when I was doing a presentation and I made an error and someone in the audience publicly highlighted the error that I made, and I was there feeling like a fish out of water. I went through some things in this industry. It wasn't funny. But the thing is that I kept on going. And I learned. I keep learning more and more, and I became more and more numb to things that would discourage me. And there's one thing I know. When I just started out, I used to fail, and what used to cause me to fail is that I was not consistent in doing the work. I was not consistent, you know? Things were really rough sometimes. And I realized that the reason why things were rough was because I was causing it to be rough. I realized that the situation that I was in was because I was causing myself that situation, because I had the opportunity to bail myself out. Today I was talking to a team member who I highlighted to her that it's because of fear why she was almost supervisor and had all her volumes flushed. I highlighted to her because of fear why she does not have a thriving retail business. And I was able to highlight that to her because I experienced the same things in my life when I was fearful. And I learned from experience, and I would say to everybody that the only way you can really grow is to actually do the work. Because when you do the work, you will learn from doing the work. You will grow from doing the work. But people take this thing personal because it's their business, and not like if you were employed to do something, a lot of people wouldn't take things so personal. But because it's their own business, they take it personal. Like I used to take the no's personal, and then I realized that people are not saying no to me. They're saying no to something that they don't know about, right? So I just encourage everyone to just keep on doing the work and just keep pushing and get the experience. So thanks much for sharing.
Thank you. Thank you. That was awesome. So what came to my mind as I'm listening is, it's the consistent, strategic, and intentional activities daily, which this whole call has been about that. I think that most of our calls are always about being consistent, being strategic, and being intentional. And just as he was saying about being emotional when people say no, I mean, I think I literally have cried at one point because I actually did, because I was like, why do people keep telling me no? How is it that I'm seeing other people build and bringing people into a business, and this was with a different company, but this was a starting point of me realizing that I had to detach my emotions from it. Because if you talk to 10 people and all 10 say no, and you're like, wow, I did the 10, I talked to the 10. Well, first step of detachment is realizing that in the beginning, if you talk to 10 and all 10 say no, which is not likely, but it's possible, if all 10 say no, then 10 won't be your number in that moment. But as Caron said, when you continue to do the work and apply what you learn, you get better, because then you'll start to realize that it's not you, it's them and their psychology of what you just asked them. And you'll start to realize that you that different questions or different objections that they'll say to you, where you're able to, okay, well, I know I get this objection, so let me switch it up so I can avoid that objection and see what happens when I switch up the way that I'm asking the question, the way that I'm presenting it. That's what made me come to the conclusion that I teach of whenever I'm talking to someone who about and I want to close a sale, I don't allow them to just ask me the price right up front. Because those no's taught me that I needed to give value so that I can lay it on thick for them to say yes. So I always apply the strategy of giving value. And that's even when I'm just working the numbers to get new business partners. The more value you give to that thing you want them to say yes to, the more likely they're going to say yes to it. So you got to lay the value. You can imagine why if this same person is telling you that they don't have $300 to sign up with you in business, or let's even go lower. They saying they don't have $150 to sign up with you in business. But if you bought them a 2020 Mercedes Benz and you said it's going to cost just $150 and it's yours, they're going to find a way to get it. They'll go in debt for it. They'll sell something for it. They'll find a way to get that money. It's the value that they lack. Okay, the value and the perspective of what they're getting for what they're spending. So just keep that in mind. Anybody else want to add to this call before we hang up in the next 9 minutes? Who can bring to the line? Unmute yourself and talk to us. Let us know what you have going on and what you're excited about. If you want to hit a rank, let us know what rank you're going for and how you plan to get there. Okay, guys. Well, we don't have any other volunteers. It's 9:52, and we've heard some powerful, inspirational stories tonight. I see a hand, Janae. Hey, Janae. I just requested to unmute you. Did you want to speak?
Yes, hello.
Hi.
Hi, good night. I I mistakenly sent that raise of hand, but I won't classify it as a mistake, but it was ordained for me to do so. Okay, so being that I have been joining with this company, I realized that it has been an opportunity for me to get outside of my shell. And as Karen has mentioned before, that when you follow instructions, it pays a great deal because when I just started, I normally have problems communicating with persons on Facebook because, I didn't really use my account more than that. And, when I'm posting, I'm getting like 2 views, 1 view, no view for the 24 hours. And I kind of felt away. And Karen had sent some scripts in the group that we should use, like, ask persons like who they know want to lose 5 pounds in 5 days off their tummy. And trust me, I even screenshot it and sent it to Karen that I get like over 300 views. My messengers keep on going off. Persons are saying that they're interested. And right now I have like 4 deliveries to do tomorrow. One of them, I have to, she's in Clarendon, and she said, boy, she really wants to get it. So I said, all right, what I can do is that normally, like for persons who don't have the access of the Te Divina around them in their communities, I normally tell her that sometimes what I can do is that we have a service out here with the post office where you get a 1-day service that you pay I think it's $300. That was like $3 in US. And I said what I would do is that I would send you the receipt after. I would send it to you so that you know that I confirm that I sent it to you. Go to them, pick it up and all of that. So after I use the scripts that what Karen has given to me, trust me, my fingers are going off on Messenger. Like I'm so excited to know that people actually want this. People actually need it. Some persons, even with my few clients that offered them the tea last week. They're getting results. They're saying, boy, I don't know, but I put on my clothes, I feel lighter. Boy, my hand lose weight. I went to church yesterday. They said, oh, me look nice and all of that. And they even said that they want more tea. And they must say, when me get the capsule, then we make a capsule one. So, you know, I'm just excited to know that when you follow the instructions, trust me, it do a wonderful job. And I'm really glad that I have you guys and we have each other to motivate us as we go along. Because trust me, I'm not going to tell you that it is easy. It's hard for someone who is in a shell to come out like that. But trust me, I really appreciate you guys. And I love that you guys gave us the opportunity to make a difference.
Yes, thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much. And look, so as you were talking, I'm like, all I keep hearing is when I say applied knowledge is power. Now you can agree, right, Janae? Applied knowledge is power, right?
Yes, it does.
Doesn't it serve you in so many different ways?
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, like, I am so excited, you never believe it. And even the motivational speech that Karen gave today with Jeff with the Amazon, trust me, I've never heard about Amazon in a way like that, but trust me, after hearing it, I'm telling them, man, give me this energy to just want more.
Yes. So I'm looking forward to hearing about what you make of this week, any rank ups that you can get, because it's not too late for you to go ahead and skip a rank or two before the end of the month. Keep that fire blazing.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right, guys. So let's conclude the night unless anybody else want to bring to the table. Anybody else want to bring to the table before we hang up? Hey, Maisha. Oh, yeah, I would love to hear from you, Maisha. I've been hearing great things and seeing some great things. So go ahead. Take it away.
Hi, good night, everybody. Well, the first time I came across this company, it was actually on Google. So I went on Facebook and saw a post. I was rather skeptical about the company, and I was, redirected to a group called, what's it called again? Project Diamond, I think. And so I was in that group and I started to attend these meetings. And when I attended these meetings now, I was up in the middle of the night. I was still skeptical. I was like, why should I do this? And I took the last money I had and then I went ahead, got my teas, and I finished everything in a week. But right now, everyone keeps asking me for tea, but what I'm aiming at now is to get people to join me in this business. At the moment now, I have 8 people wanting to join, but what they're telling me now is that they don't have the money. So that's what's stopping them now to come on. So I'm almost done selling, and I'm about to order another package tomorrow because I'll be out soon. And what I want to do, I don't even understand the ranks at all, but I want to hit, what's it called, diamond. I don't know how soon I'll reach there, but I want to be there.
Okay. I love that.
Get in.
I love that. I want to talk about, because I mentioned it earlier, but so briefly, I do want to give you a strategy for those people who are saying that they don't have any money. And I was just saying that what you could do for them is have them to start promoting it, have them to put it on their WhatsApp, put it on social media, teach them as if they're already in, and then encourage them to collect pre-orders. So have them set up whatever money transfer accounts that you guys use and any ways that they can start collecting money. Tell them to take the next 2 days from the day that they start, that day and the next day, to collect the money, and tell their customers that they'll be able to deliver or mail the tea to them within 5 to 7 business days, because the tea is in Jamaica at this moment, whereby you all should be able to get it within 3 to 5 business days. So if they tell their customer who's going to pay in advance that they'll get it to them in 5 to 7 business days, then they can collect money to use that money to sign up. Sounds good?
Okay, I'll tell them. Yes, I will share that with them tonight. Well, one particular lady today, though, She said she's actually running a business now, and all she needs to do is to just collect some more funds, which she will transfer to me because she doesn't have a card. So she said to me by next month, hopefully, she will
Mm.
be on board. She said she has
And
attended meetings. I don't know the name what she came on with because she doesn't use the name which she texts me with. So she said she has been attending and she heard them speak about me, and so that pushes her to join. So she's promoting and she advertised, and people are asking her for the tea, but she doesn't have them as yet. So she said she's continuing to do that, and even though she doesn't want any tea right now to take, she said that she's just trying to get them, and if she doesn't join by then, she'll just send them over to me so they can purchase for the time being.
well, you could take that same person and walk her through how to start collecting money from these people who want to order it from her, like tonight, tomorrow. If someone's that hot for the business, that's what I'll do. If they don't have the
Mhm.
money, if their account isn't in a position to order, then I walk them through the process of collecting the money today. Because think about it, when you order stuff online, I mean, even like I'll say for us here, if I order something from Amazon, it's likely to take 5 to 7 business days before I get it. So to tell a customer, I'll get your tea to you within 5 to 7 business days, that isn't abnormal at all. It's actually quite normal if you order something online. So if she were to approach them that way and say, look, I know you want this tea. I'm about to place my huge order and I'll be able to get it to you in 5 to 7 business days. Are you able to pay for it today? That way I can assure you you'll have yours first.
I'll definitely share that with her.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Um,
people, there's one in London and another in the United States that wants to join, and they said that they're doing some research first. And I try to convince them, tell them everything that I know so far, invite them to meetings. They did honestly say they didn't attend the meeting, but they're doing their own personal research on YouTube and on Google. Then they said they'll get back to me afterwards. So I'm just following up with them, speaking to them daily, just trying to be on the positive side.
Let me tell you, Maisha, it sounds like when I hear someone to say I got someone and I'm talking to them, it makes me want to just encourage you not to be so busy that after you follow up with them the second time and they don't make a decision, that you almost forget to follow up with them for 30 days. Because by the time you go back to them, you should have already ranked up a couple of times. In order to diamond activity is to talk to so many people that the only way you can remember who they are is to look at your list and say, oh yeah, let me follow up with this person. If you can remember in your mind exactly like who you are hoping to eventually sign up, that means you haven't talked to enough people that day. Do you get what I'm saying? So I would say, if you're doing 10 a day, do 20. If you're doing 20 a day, do 30. Increase the amount of people you're talking to. Increase your list every day by at least 10 new people. And that way you're so busy getting results that you almost forget that those people are just lagging.
Yeah, that's true. I spoke to 12 last night. I spoke to 15 today, and someone ordered to purchase
There
tomorrow,
you
which I
go. There you go.
she said she was only going to do one, and if it works, she'll get some more for her and the rest of people living in her house. So she wants to use one tea on herself first before going ahead and purchase for the house.
Let me tell you, I've had somebody who took 3 years to sign up. Can you imagine if I would have remembered every time I was like following up every other day for 3 years? That no, I always look for new people. I want to make new friends every single day. So I just encourage that. And find different ways, get people to shout you out so you can meet their network. That's the game of network marketing. Once you have exhausted, or I'll say went through your network to expose them to what you're doing, then go through their network to find new people, you know? And I think Eric Worre said it at a training one time. He said, at the end of your life, you want to be able to look back and know that, like, hundreds of thousands of people know who you are through the years of you networking and building your business. That's diamond for you right there.
Okay. I'm gonna write that down.
All right, with that being said, everybody go for it. If you've done 5 today, do 10 tomorrow. Always double your numbers until you figure out what number gets you a new business partner, because it might be 20 that you need to do to get a new business partner, or it might be 5. Whatever your number is, figure out what that number is so you can do it every single day, and never drain yourself with thinking about the same person from Monday to Friday. I always just want to know, when can I follow up with you? After you tell me when I can follow up with you, then I don't even say anything else to you until that day, because I'm looking for 20 more people to talk to. Because out of that, some of them are going to be ready to go, especially when y'all start employing the fact that they can collect pre-orders today and sign them. I have literally had someone who came to me with a negative bank account, and she sold $700 worth of tea and only had to place the $340 order to give out those teas. So she actually was able to profit $300 just from employing the strategy I'm telling y'all, where she started posting the stuff that I gave her to post. I give them the post because this is a part of the training. And you'll find that some people that are telling you they don't have the money, they only are scared. They're operating in fear, as Karen talked about. So when you employ training them, and from the jump, the moment they say, I'm interested, but I don't have the money, start employing the training portion of saying, okay, I'm going to send you some stuff to post on WhatsApp and on Facebook. And then let me know when somebody replied to you so I can let you know what to do next. When you employ that training step, then you'll find some of them actually really do have the money. They was just scared they wasn't going to make no money. So some of them will actually sign up without doing the pre-sales. So I'm telling y'all, let's take this next week and bring in 100 people over the next week using, what we always been using, plus employing the whole pre-order strategy. So we can close this month strong, and everybody who is aiming for a rank up can rank up. I'll see y'all on the call tomorrow at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 12 o'clock Jamaica time. Have a good night.